Hello everyone, it's Bobby K, and today I'll be telling a bit of a story. Now, this video has been delayed for like 10 months. That's about how long it takes to make a child. So, this video kind of is like a child to me, okay? So, this is a story that I've already told. That story was told on my After Halloween live stream. Now, let me get right into just the story, because this is like my third or fourth time actually recording this, months later. But yes, I just realized I told it like horribly the other times. It took me like 20 minutes when I can probably tell it in about 5 to 10 minutes, and it will take me forever to edit. I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to edit that out. I am sick right now, and you know I don't sound like that great. Or that I'm not editing that out. Ha ha. So, I was just sitting there, laying on my bed, watching TV. Normal day. So, my dad walks in and says, I've been keeping a secret for a while now, and well, actually, first he tells me that my room's unacceptable, that I need to clean it. And then he walks in and says, I got a secret that I've been keeping for a while now. So, what was going to happen the next day was I was supposed to go over to my grandma's house for an overnighter while my parents went out for their 25th wedding anniversary at a very nice place called the Hawthorne Inn. You may have heard of them before, you may have not. I'm not sure. But it wasn't just going to be them there. It was going to be everyone. Thing is, my mom did not know that, like, 50 people were going to be there. So, apparently, I was going to my grandma's house, and my grandma had already known about this. Then, she was going to drive me, my grandpa, and my great-aunt all the way to the Hawthorne Inn. So, we get there. Then a couple other people start going in, and then my parents arrive. Woohoo, great time. But I did not know that this was going to be happening. I thought that I was just going to be going over to my grandma's house, and I thought my parents were going to have a great time over at the Hawthorne Inn. But no. Yeah. So he pretty much tells me the deal, which is that, and he tells me that my great-aunt wants me to wear the shoes that she got me for my birthday. Now, those are great shoes. I hadn't worn them yet, even though it had been many, many months. I had to go down and grab the shoes at one point or another. Now, how was I going to do that? I have no idea. So then I started theorizing. How do I do this? So, at about midnight, I go downstairs for a snack, hoping that my mom will either be passed out on the couch or in bed by then. Nope, she's sitting there watching Grey's Anatomy or something. I go over for a snack and I say, I just came down for a little snack. I was getting a little hungry. And she said, okay, well, you probably shouldn't be eating at this time anyway. Go back to bed. And I said, well, I will. I just gotta finish this. And she says, all right. I say goodnight, whatever. I walk into the family room, I grab the shoes, and I run. So, I get back upstairs, and I put the shoes in my bag, and I put the nice clothes in my bag, and lay out some good clothes for the next day. Well, not good clothes, but, like, casual clothes. Thing is, my dad wanted me to wear the same thing as I did a different time that was not as professional, and I was just talking to him over the arm of the couch. I wore a nice dress shirt and some black jeans. Thing is, those jeans were shorts, and he did not know that, because I was talking to him over the arm of the couch. He told me to wear the same thing I did for that. So, I said, I'm like, your wish is my command. So, the shorts I was planning on wearing were that they matched my outfit for the day. So I decided to just wear them and just change my shirt. So I'm in the car with my grandma, and she says, all right, Bobby, let's see, you got your shirt? I Say, yep. Got your pants? Yup, they're actually the ones I'm wearing right now. She looks down and she says, Bobby, you can't wear those. I said, but this is the ones he told me to wear. But Bobby, you're supposed to wear khakis. He told me you were going to wear khakis. See, my dad must have thought I was wearing khakis because he might not have even seen me at all over the couch. I don't remember. And that was months before as well. So it would probably not be as great in his memory. Now, there we got a problem. So we're almost to her house. There's a shopping center right near our house. See, this was in September. About a year ago. Actually, more than a year ago at this point. So, we have to turn around. And we have to go all the way back to that shopping center. Because in that shopping center, there's a Kohl's. There is a Spirit. There are many things in that plaza. So, we go to Kohl's. And we get some khakis. Now, put the khakis on, and perfect, they fit. We go finally to my grandma's house. We get to my grandma's house, and she says, all right, well, we're going to go to your great aunt's house. So we're going to go over there. Maybe you should put on the good shoes to go over there just so that she can see them on you. And I say, all right. So I start digging through my bag, and I find one of them, and I'm digging through some more. I'm like, where is it? I finally come to the conclusion that shoe is not in my bag, yet somewhere in my mess of a room. See, I had my bag on the floor, and I pulled it up onto my bed, and my shoe was just laying on top. It must have fallen out. So I say, oh my God, what are we going to do? My grandma says, well, I don't know. This is your problem. I say, well, how about we go back to my house and I'll say I forgot my phone with all the music on it. Because before I got this phone, I had another phone, which I had recorded a bunch of music on, and the kids next door to my grandma's always love listening to the music. So I said, yes, we're going to say we forgot that phone, even though I didn't. It was in my pocket the entire time, and I was going to say that I had forgotten it. So, I run upstairs to grab the phone, in air quotes. Now, I really grab the shoe, and I open up the window, and I throw the shoe out the window. I finally go downstairs with the phone in my hand, and I say, all right, bye, Mama. I say bye to my mom, and then I leave. Well, actually, I have to run over to grab the shoe that I threw out the window first. But then we leave. We go straight to my aunt's house, and me being the silly guy that I am, I forgot the other shoe at my grandma's house, so no, I'm not wearing those shoes. She asks, Bobby, where are your nice shoes? I said, well, long story. I told her the story, and, well, we laughed, I guess. Kinda, maybe. Yeah. I got back to my grandma's house. That's where I ended up filming I made a little haunted house in her basement. Clown haunted house in her basement. That's where I filmed that video. And then I cleaned that up, and we had to go to the Hawthorne. So, we got to the Hawthorne, and nobody was there. We got to the room, and pretty soon, actually, you know what? I think my Auntie Sherry came separately. Oh, well, there's her name. It's been said before. My great aunt came separately. So, soon enough, my mom's friend came, and she was the one that made, the centerpieces. So she kind of had to be early. So she put those out, and my grandma and I got everything set up. So then, soon enough, everybody started arriving. Colby got there. Everybody got there. All my mom's friends, all my mom's family, all my dad's family, everybody. So then, my dad pulls in, and he goes to park somewhere. He sees a big row of empty parking spaces. He says, oh, all right, I'll park right here. he parks right behind my aunt's car. You may think, well, that's not a big problem. As long as it's a common car, then it should be fine. No. Her license plate is a custom license plate, and it has her name on it. And my mom looks at it, and she looks at my dad, and she says, how many people are in there? She says, about 50. And my mom says, what? Because thing is, my mom hates surprises. She was sort of mad at my dad, but we all had a great time anyway. So, that is the story of how I threw a shoe out a window. Now, yes, there's more to this story. That night, I ended up singing American Pie in front of everybody. There's a video up on my channel about that too. And my dad sang We Were in Love by Toby Keith up front as well. So, that is the entire story. We came home. I put all the stuff from my grandma's car into our car. And we went home. And that is the story of how I threw a shoe out of a window to have a great moment. Bobby K, out. I can't cover the camera because I'm not recording with the camera, just audio. All right, Bobby K out.